Welcome back to part 4 of the Civic Type R build. In today's episode, we're going to be putting on the new quarter panel skin and hopefully getting it all welded on and put back together for the most part. So stay tuned and we'll get on going with this. So right now my dad is measuring everything out so it matches with the other quarter panel from where we cut. So when we put everything on and clamp it together, it lines up perfectly, so it'll make it easier to get everything nice and smoothly lined up. How's it looking?
Looking good.
Alright, so a little update right now. My dad got everything screwed in, got everything set in place, so all the gaps were all lined up good. We test fitted the rear bumper as well, just to make sure the gaps right here also fit and everything fit perfectly. For some reason, Honda has some really wide gaps. Like right here, you can even see. It's kind of unusual, but we're working with it. So right now we're going to take everything back off, get everything prepared to start welding everything back on. Alright, got the quarter panel in for the most part. So what we did right here, or what my dad did right here, is for in the background he added a second layer just for extra structure support right there, and then also on the bottom right here, so he did the same thing, he welded that in. We put in the rear bumper just to align everything. This bracket right here is broken, so it won't be perfect, but the lining for the most part is really good. Got the trunk down as well, and it's ready to get welded in. Alright, we're back here the next day. We got right back to work. So my dad yesterday, as you saw, he finished spot welding the whole entire quarter panel in, as you can see right there. And then we went right back to work and we started actually covering it with seam sealer around all of the quarter panels, just like that. So our next step is to finish seam sealing the whole entire thing, and then we can start moving on. Alright, so we got the quarter panel all seam sealed, as you can see, so no rain, and it will prevent rust from happening. As you can see, all around the arch right there, and right there on the top of the quarter panel where we cut right here, we're going to do some Bondo work, so that won't be a problem. So if you follow me over here, this is going to be the next part we're going to have to pull. Right here, this is a little bit bent, but nothing a quick pull won't fix at all. So we're going to do this on a later day. We don't have any of the parts right now, so we're going to order those today. And we just need the headlight bracket and then something else. This little metal bracket right here as well we're going to need, before we can do that, so we can align the hood, the fender, and the headlights, so all the gaps are good. And then the next thing that I want to do today, probably the last thing for this video, would be to take apart this door. So I'm going to need to take the whole interior out just to get access to the door handle right here, so I can sand this down and start bondoing this. All right, so we got the door panel off right here. I just had to take off this top trim piece, and then there's a Phillips screw in there. After that, I was able to take off the door handle, just one 10 mil behind this grommet right here, and pops off this little plastic piece right there, and then you just slide the door handle right off. So the door handle is a little bit damaged, scratched up, but nothing a little bit of sanding and then repainting can't fix. So the next step will be to hit out this dent right here so we can get it back to shape. And then after that, get it all sanded and ready to bondo. But I think that's gonna be it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. We got a good amount done. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.